Ever wondered how a monitor displays all those vivid images and videos on its screen? Well, you're not alone. The monitor, an essential part of any computer system, is a marvel of modern technology. It's more than just a screen. It's a sophisticated device that translates digital signals into a visual feast for our eyes. The magic begins when the computer sends information to the monitor. This data, in the form of binary code, is then converted into the colors and shapes that make up the images we see. But how does this happen? How does the monitor take this digital information and turn it into something we can visually comprehend? The answer lies in the intricate design and complex workings of the monitor itself. From its screen to its circuitry, every component plays a vital role in this process. By the end of this video, you will understand the magic behind the monitor. Think of a monitor as a complex puzzle, each piece playing a crucial role. Let's dive into the major components that make up this intriguing device. First up is the screen. This is the face of the monitor, the part you interact with the most. It's much more than a mere display panel. It's a sophisticated piece of technology that translates electrical signals into the images and videos you see. Whether it's an LED, LCD, or OLED screen, its job is to present visual data in the most accurate and vibrant way possible. Next, we have the circuitry. This is the brain of the monitor, the powerhouse that orchestrates the entire operation. It's a complex network of circuits, chips, and transistors that translate information from your computer into signals that the screen can understand. From the color of each pixel to the refresh rate, the circuitry is responsible for every minute detail that goes into producing the image on the screen. Then there's the casing. While it may seem like a simple shell, it plays a vital role in protecting the delicate components inside. The casing is often made of durable materials like plastic or metal to withstand the rigors of everyday use. It also houses important elements like the power button, input ports, and sometimes even speakers. Finally, we have the stand. It's easy to overlook, but it's essential to the stability and adjustability of the monitor. The stand allows you to position the screen at the perfect angle for your viewing comfort, and some even allow for rotation, tilt, and height adjustments. Each of these components plays a unique and important role within the monitor. They work together, each contributing to the overall performance and functionality of the device. From the images that appear on the screen to the angle at which you view them, every aspect of your interaction with a monitor is a result of these components working in harmony. Now that we have our pieces, it's time to understand how they come together. The screen, it's where the magic happens. Think of a screen as a concert, where each pixel is a musician. They all come together to perform a symphony of colors and motion, resulting in the images that we see. But not all screens are created equal. There are different types, each with its own unique way of conducting this pixel orchestra. Let's first look at LCD screens, or liquid crystal displays. These screens are made of tiny liquid crystal molecules that twist and untwist to allow light to pass through. When combined with color filters and a backlight, these liquid crystals can create a vast array of colors and images. Next up, we have LED screens, short for light-emitting diodes. In these screens, the pixels themselves emit light. This means they can create deep blacks and vibrant colors by simply turning off or on individual pixels. It's like having a musician who can play a note so quiet, it's like they're not playing at all. Then, we have OLED screens, or organic light-emitting diodes. These are like LED screens but with a twist. The pixels in OLED screens are made of organic materials that emit light when an electric current is applied. This allows for even deeper blacks and a wider color range, as each pixel can be controlled individually. It's like having a musician who can play any note, at any volume, at any time. But regardless of the type, screens work by controlling the amount of light that each pixel emits. This is done through a complex process involving electricity, color filters, and a lot of math. It's a delicate dance, but when done right, it can create images so lifelike they take your breath away. So next time you're watching a video or playing a game, take a moment to appreciate the screen. It's not just a piece of technology, it's a symphony of light and color, a concert performed by millions of tiny pixels. The screen is an orchestra of pixels, each playing its part to create the image you see. Behind every great display is an intricate network of circuits. This labyrinth of tiny paths, like the veins of a leaf, is the pulse that brings a monitor to life. It's the circuitry, the director behind the scenes, that gives the screen its voice and color. What exactly is the role of the circuitry? Picture a symphony orchestra. The musicians are the pixels on the screen, each one capable of producing a range of colors. But without a conductor to guide them, the result would be chaos. The circuitry is the conductor, interpreting the signals from the computer and directing each pixel to produce the correct color at the correct time. Each signal from the computer is like a musical score filled with instructions for the pixels. The circuitry reads this score, deciphers the complex code, and translates it into a language that the pixels understand. This conversation happens at lightning speed, so fast that our eyes perceive it as a seamless flow of images. The circuitry doesn't just control the color of the pixels. It also determines their brightness, contrast, and refresh rate. In essence, it's responsible for everything we see on the screen. The quality of the circuitry can make a significant difference in the performance of a monitor. High-quality circuitry ensures crisp images, vibrant colors, and smooth motion. But the circuitry doesn't work alone. It's part of a larger system, working in harmony with other components of the monitor. It receives power from the power supply, interprets signals from the computer through the input ports, and sends instructions to the screen. The circuitry is the heart of the monitor, pumping life into every pixel. So, the next time you're watching a movie, playing a game, or browsing the web on your monitor, spare a thought for the circuitry. This tiny network of circuits is working tirelessly behind the scenes, interpreting signals, controlling pixels, and ensuring that you have the best possible viewing experience. The circuitry, the unseen hero, directing every pixel to its right place at the right time. The casing and the stand, often overlooked but vital. Let's take a moment to appreciate these unsung heroes of our monitors. The casing, that robust shell, does more than just look sleek on your desk. It's a shield, a protector of the delicate, intricate components inside. It bears the brunt of accidental knocks, persistent dust, and even the occasional coffee spill, all while keeping the crucial parts of your monitor safe and sound. Meanwhile, the stand does more than just hold your monitor upright. It's the foundation, providing stability and balance. It's the adjustability maestro, allowing you to tilt, swivel, or pivot your monitor to your heart's content. It accommodates your comfort, ensuring that your viewing experience is as pleasant as possible, whether you're working on an important project or indulging in a late-night movie marathon. The casing and the stand, the silent guardians of our monitor. Now let's bring all the pieces together. Imagine a grand orchestra, every musician playing their part to create a beautiful symphony. This is how a monitor works. Each component, from the screen to the circuitry, casing, and stand, works in harmony to display an image on your screen. The screen, the star of our show, is where all the magic happens. It's more than just a flat surface. It's an intricate layer of pixels, each capable of displaying millions of colors. These pixels light up in various combinations and intensities, painting the images you see. Then we have the circuitry, the director behind the scenes. It orchestrates the action, sending signals to each pixel, telling them when to light up and what colors to display. It's a tireless maestro, conducting millions of pixels in real time to ensure the images on the screen flow seamlessly. Next, the casing and stand, the unsung heroes. The casing protects the delicate inner workings from dust and damage, while also providing a sleek aesthetic. The stand, often overlooked, provides stability and allows for adjustment so you can view the screen at the perfect angle. But these parts don't work in isolation. Like musicians in an orchestra, they must work together, each playing their role at just the right time to create the final product. The circuitry sends signals to the screen, the pixels light up in response, and the casing and stand ensure everything remains stable and secure. It's a complex process, happening in the blink of an eye. Every time you scroll through a web page, watch a video, or play a game, this symphony of components is hard at work, rendering each frame with precision and speed. And there we have it, the monitor, a symphony of components working together to bring visuals to life.